Evening. Welcome back to 360DigiTMG channel. And as usual, as a regular program, we are going to launch a new internship batch for all those people who have missed previously. This is a very good opportunity for you to register this week now. And congratulations, first of all, to choose this career path. And this particular internship program that we are talking about is specifically designed to plug the gap between the academia and the industry. A lot of you people have already got trained, right, in machine learning, in Python, in SQL, in data science concepts, in AI concepts, neural networks, right? But theory is aside, is the, of course, the crux. But unless until you have practically implemented the concept that you have learned, you would not be able to open the wide angle of the implementations of that algorithm that you are learning. The practicality is very, very essential for you to understand. And this is where you would have an edge in cracking an interview versus trying to flunk the interview. There will be a lot of questions from the industry which specifically speak about how did you deploy your application? What were the strategies that you employed for ensuring the machine learning model that you're developing to solve the business problem is implemented for your customer? How is customer using the solution? Now, in the training, you probably would not have learned a lot of details in this area. You probably would have learned how to train an algorithm, what algorithm should be used in what kind of a scenario, why we will have to do the partitioning of the data set, how you will evaluate what loss functions you will be using, how you can improvise the algorithm by using various hyperparameters. These are all various things that you probably would have learned. But after the best model is identified, how would you ensure that the solution that you created is being used by your customer? The business should take advantage. Eventually, businesses investing time, money, energy patiently for having a best solution that could take them into a upper trend mode. Right? The positive trend should be there. So how is this eventually employed? Right? So deployment is a key aspect, and this is exactly what you're going to learn as part of this free internship program, friends. So let me tell you the prerequisite for this program. You should be familiar with data science, AI concepts, Python concepts. You should be familiar with machine learning model development, supervised and unsupervised learning techniques, especially supervised learning techniques. You should understand how a model is tuned to bring the best out of the algorithm on a given data set. You should also learn how to resave the Python model that you have developed, the trained model that you have developed. How do you create a Python environment? If it is familiar to you, very good. If not, this internship program will teach you that as well. Now, this is an absolutely free program, my friends. You don't have to invest anything here. All you will have to do is go through a training. This is to ensure that the concept that you're not familiar with, you should be learning them. This program is crafted based on the experience of the expertise, and we come up with 30-day program in which 20 days you will be doing training, learning a lot of things, and of course you're also doing a revision of a lot of things. And this training is categorized into 3 bits. The first part would be Python programming, which everybody should be familiar with, and here you will be doing revision. It's a programming language, right? You should be always be well versed with, and you should be constantly practicing. So 6 a.m. IST, you will be given a resource video You'll go through it and you'll do the practice of Python programming that is being discussed in that particular session. Post that, at mid-noon, 12, you would be given another resource where you will be talking about how data science projects are implemented. So this is not training that we're talking about. This is the concept of planning. As a project managers, as a senior managers, the product managers basically, or project managers, they ensure that there is a smooth flow of development happening in the project. So what strategies that they employ, especially for this data science projects? This is something that you'll be learning. If you're not familiar with it, then you would be learning it here. If you're already familiar with it, the machine learning workflow, then very good. But this is something that you'll have to go through and learn new skills. And finally, at 6 p.m., you will have the model deployment strategies. This is something you will have to go through and learn. You're here, if you're registering for the internship program, then I'm pretty sure there are certain things that you are not familiar with. So you would be learning new tricks and skills. And after all these training videos are done for the day, we would also want to learn how much you have actually learned from these videos. How much practice did you do? Right? So all this is assessed based on the feedback that you provide on the LinkedIn questions. So on our LinkedIn page, we will post questions and you will have to write your answers in comments section. Okay, you're not doing MCQs here, you're writing the answers in comments section. This is to ensure that your profile is also highlighted. So that right when in future, when interviewers are basically looking into your profile, they will get the confidence that, yeah, this person is actively involved in these areas, right? And this responses that you're going to give serves as an evidence, right? So you will have to comment, and that too with a good quality answer, right? So very, very important for your profile building aspect. The details will be shared, don't worry. As we are speaking, our team is sharing the link for the WhatsApp community. You can join the WhatsApp community and get further details on how do you register, how do you kickstart your program and all that. It is pretty simple, straightforward. You just join the WhatsApp community. Now, after the training is done, you would have the 10 days project phase. You would have to implement all the learnings that you had in the past 20 days here. And to guide you, we will have our expert as a mentor for each project, your project. And to ensure that everybody is following and everybody is on track, we will have project meeting on daily basis. 15 minutes on daily basis from Monday to Friday. And you'll be discussing quickly, you'll be discussing on what you have done, what challenges you faced, and what you're supposed to do. All right. So these are the 10 days program that you'll be doing hands-on rigorously. And that too, in these 10 days, you'll be further dividing 10 days into 5 days and 5 days section. More to discuss when we eventually go there to the 10 days project phase. First, it will be learning phase for you all. And your project, once you are submitting, right, all the artifacts, once you're successfully completing it, you'll be receiving this certificate, friends. 360DigiTMG certificate. And this also you can very proudly post in your LinkedIn profile so that, right, everybody will come to know that, yes, you have achieved something. And this program is completely free. And if you have missed out in the previous internship program, then this is the opportunity. Register for this and then you enroll into it. The program will start tomorrow. All you have to do is join the WhatsApp community. The community link is shared on the chat as we are speaking now. Register and then you'll be given another Google form in that link where you'll be sharing your details for completing your project registration process. That is all, friends. Now, I also want you to go through the 360 DigiTMG website to ensure the credibility, the credentials. And here you can always go to the success stories page and try to interact with our alumni. These are the people who are currently working in all the reputed companies, big companies, the top four, uh, working in abroad, US, UK, Canada, Malaysia, Singapore, Dubai. So you can always connect with these people and get their review as well on what kind of projects they worked on. How did they end up getting into these reputed company jobs? Right? What kind of practice, etc. All these things can be directly discussed with them. You can see the LinkedIn pages are also given. You can just click on that and you can connect with them over LinkedIn. All right, people who agree to share their details and people who are okay to publicly come out and discuss things, their details are provided. You can always connect with them. We have a lot of other friends of ours who are a little shy away. They shy away. They don't want to come public. But if you want to connect with them, we're always there. We can help you with connecting with them, so that you can take their knowledge as well, their insights as well. And the website that you're seeing contains a lot of learning resources, friends, very interesting pages. You have digital books, free book, workbook, that is practice book. You have interview questions. We have mind maps. Mind maps serve as a very good resource for understanding the correlation between various topics. The bird's eye view is given so that you can correlate yourself when you're studying, where do you stand, what all things you'll have to study further, right? All those details can be very well understood by looking into this mind maps. We have architecture assistant. So if you want to design your ML workflows, then you can come here, try and access this. There are 3 different standard templates. You can use them. You have a quiz. You can take a 60-minute quiz on data science or data analytics or data engineering or machine learning operations. We have a resume mapper, which will allow you to tell how well your resume is designed to suit a specific job description. Right? Very, very interesting page here. All you do is upload your resume. I'll be uploading a sample resume. And we also have job description. Again, I'll be uploading a sample job description here. And if I click on compare now, if it is your resume, then it is going to compare your resume with the job description that you're trying to apply, and it will tell us how well your resume fits the job description. It quantifies as well, not just quantifying, it also tells what are those skill sets which you might want to look into that you probably possess, or maybe you are not possessing them, but you want to learn them. Or if you're already possessing these skills, then you'll have to update your resume to ensure that these skills are showcased in your resume as well. This way, your resume can become more and more robust. It also has interview questions, right? Based on the different skill sets that it is identifying, it also gives you some interview questions for quick preparation as well. All right. And then we also have animated learnings, graphical representations will be there. So you can try and utilize these learning resources, friends. And in order to connect to the LinkedIn page, you can scroll down and you can search for the LinkedIn page here. It's loading. Yeah, it's almost done. Yeah, this is the page, LinkedIn page, and these are the posts. Yeah, we had our employees celebrating a new year, and a lot of these interesting articles, um, interesting new updates that are happening in the space of AI. All this information will be shared, and you would basically be connecting to some questions um, that you are going to answer. Let me see if I can showcase some of the questions our previous students have taken up. On the fly, I'm just opening it. So Not sure if I'll be able to showcase something. Yeah, one more thing is look at this. The projects that we do, right? These projects basically are published in the international journals as well. So these are all research-based projects also that we work on, right? So yeah, that's the credential that we carry. Some of the project examples, you can see this is a video, which is right when the engine is passed with the video, it counts the steel rods and the width of the steel rods so that it is helping managing the resources in a mega construction area. Similar thing, we can also have this pallet damage capturing application. So once the images are posted, the images are processed, and then we identify which of the pallets are damaged. Right, so it basically identifies the picture number, whether it is damaged or not. Then we also have similar application in the poultry, where we track the hatcheries for their growth, their body temperatures, the age group. Right, so all these things are captured automatically, and these are all some of the research-based work that we have done. These are projects. So eventually, our students work on these kind of projects, friends. That is one of the reasons why our alumni is there in these reputed positions that I've shown, right? Different companies. So take this first initial step into the practical world and ensure that you grab the certificate and showcase your skills. Good luck, friends. Any questions? If you have, please post them. Otherwise, thank you so much and good evening, friends. All right, I don't see any questions. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you around. Thank you.